not too bad sleep, and I've woken up invigorated, with purpose. I'm gonna bring a vehicle to clean out basically everything here. Though first, I think it's time we finally start building our compound. Properly. We've got that strong metal door on the fire station. I think that plus some walls will do pretty well. We will have to come back here, no doubt about it. Let me close the door. But I think first, I want to make sure that my home is impenetrable. Then I'll feel more confident going out on these kind of excursion missions, because I know I'll always have somewhere where they can't follow me. Because more and more Z's show up every day. I want to feel in control for once. I've not been feeling that lately. And I think building up the walls around the fire station will do that. Then I'm willing to start going out, gutting out building by building, to make it so I can live here basically forever. Will I survive to do this? I don't know. But I think it's my best shot. I've been killing a lot of zombies lately. I wouldn't go so far as to say I've been eating too many. Eating too many, no. Killing too many, sorry. I've tortilla chips on the mind. But one can make the argument that maybe I've been experiencing a little bloodlust from just... It's just them and us. And that gets to you after a little while. Is that snow? No, can't be snow. It's gotta be rain. Wish I could push one of those cars in the way, but my plan is to extend this fence all the way around the curb and meet here at the garage doors. There's still some more planning I have to do before I can do that, but I think that's the right call. Plus, with water going out any day now, I would rather have my fortress ready for when things start knocking than before things start knocking. Thankfully, I think most of the food I grabbed doesn't need to go in the fridge, but I like to keep some of these things cold if I can, while I have the luxury of doing so. My main worry is that obviously this project will attract a lot of noise. That's the big thing I'm worried about, is keeping everything alright while I'm building everything up to be able to be alright. I got some stuff to dump, and I gotta look over everything to see if I've even got enough wood to start this plan. First, I realized I should probably make my baseball bat a little bit more lethal. Spike it up. And then put the spiky thing back on my back. Where did I... Here we go. Hell yeah. Next, I want to do a little bit of looking outside at where I'd be placing some of these walls. I think the most logical place to start is would be this wall. Oh. Yeah, no, I do think that would be the most logical place to start. I would need to bring the supplies out here. Obviously, I didn't do that. I also feel like it's been a little bit since I've really done any carpentry. Should probably look through my books, see if I've got good carpentry books around. Oh, here we go. We got some wood here. I really want, I guess, 2 layers of security. I want to be able to easily pull in the car into these gates by making it so there's walls between where the car comes in and the rest of the compound. So I guess I would want to start a wall like over here somewhere. Let me drop this. See if I've got any other extra wood lolling about. I don't even know if this is the right idea, if this would work. I could, I guess, theoretically, you know, move some tables and shelving things out there. I just think that's not nearly as sturdy as just a wall. I've got some extra wood down here. Not in here. In the, I did have bleach. I wasn't sure yesterday if I had bleach or not here. I do. There we go. Let's drop this. I think I hear something. No. It's dark out here. I'm trying to stay under the awning. I guess I could stack logs up to make a wall, but I feel like that's just not the smartest way to do it. I don't know. For now, I need to get some sleep. I'm not going to get much done out in the dark and the rain. I need to have a think. Because I don't know if I should be doing this now, or if I should loot out that apartment complex first. But I would rather have this place be a bit safer first, I think. I don't know. Let me have a sleep on it. I've decided for sure that I want to start building the walls. This will be a lengthy project, but let me grab a hammer. I think I'm good on nails in my bag. I think I've got enough nails. Yeah, I'm good for nails. Could always take some more. Where's my hammer? Hammer. Here we go. Anything else I think I'll need out there? I'm good. I think having a pullway, I guess is the best word I know for it, to kind of make this garage safer. So I can feel a bit safer. constructing, well, not constructing, but kind of using my vehicles for more things. I think right here. Let me pick this up. I've not done anything like this. It's gonna be some trial and error, I think, but I think doing this is the right call. It's going to take a while to get enough wood to do it, but oof. Okay. I think I probably need to drop some of my other things I'm not using at the moment. Yeah, I can drop the bag for now. Much better. It's unlikely I'll need my gun, but rather have it than on me than not. I kind of want to just take out the car and fill her up with wood. How much can you fit in the trunk? Enough. What can fit in your trunk? A bit more. Let's go get some wood. You know what, before I go, I should grab the gas tank. I should keep a gas tank in both vehicles. It's just the smart thing to do, so that way I can easily collect fuel on the go. Alright. No, excuse me. There we are. Gas tank. First stop. Eee. There we are. Thing's got a surprisingly nice turning circle despite how beat up it looks. Let's head down to the apartments. Actually, take a look at these benches. Yeah, screw these benches, man. Got some more nails. Nah, I'll pick them up after. Let's keep breaking. Keep an eye and ear out for Z's. Alright. Scrapwood's alright, but that's not really what we're focusing on grabbing. This is a wood mission, mostly. There we go. pretty quiet. Surrounded by corpses, but pretty quiet. I might use my shovel and kind of put little body ditches along the road. I'd rather them not start rotting, because I don't know if, like, for example, if they start rotting, will the bugs that come off from that be able to make me sick? I don't know. So that's another thing I should probably take into consideration, would be sanitary body disposal. I don't think I brought any food with me. It happens. The scrap wood can stay until I start running low on firewood, which I've not even needed to start using yet. Before I leave, I should see if there's any fuel in these two vehicles. What you got for me? Is there any fuel in you? A tiny, tiny bit. Tiny bit. Where is the gas tank on this thing? I mean, grab this. I wish this thing went. This thing wants a lot of, you know, everything. Here we go. Maybe one day we'll find a van that runs. Well, and we have the keys for it, because I'm not very... I kind of need the keys. No gas. That's alright. Give you a little bit more gas. Put the can in the back. I don't see any other safe places I can take wood for him on this thing, because I don't want to remove the doors. I'm actually going to have to drive on the curb here a little bit. Just because that's a lot of bodies. We're back. Should be a good amount of fuel back here in this parking lot. I guess these parking lots. I should probably not keep the battery running. I wish it wasn't freaking raining. No fuel. Oh, this thing looks like it got... Whoa! Where did you two come from? Meet Spiky. For zombies, you were pretty quiet. I don't like that. Quiet zombies are not a good thing. Check your fuel levels. Nothing. I do have the key for this. Maybe I'll end up with a whole fleet of cars. This thing's in good condition. Trunk's pretty busted. Other than that, the rest of it's... Oh, no, that engine's... is not long for this world. I probably... Yeah. There's a much quicker way for me to see if there's fuel to siphon. Have I investigated this car before? I don't recall. This little Spitfire of a car. Real question is, do you have any fuel? Settle. No fuel. That's alright. Let me take a look at my map of the locale. Is there anything around here I need to haul while I'm here? Yeah, there's 2 water tanks. There's the gas to be siphoned. What are gas cans in the trunk? Which also means I didn't properly check the taxi for gas. You have any gas for me? Nope. I'd kill to find a gas station. But should have some fuel to siphon from here. At least I should. If I read it correctly. Yeah. Here we go. It's hard finding gas tanks on cars you don't know. My question, can I take down these walls? Where's my... Oh, I didn't bring my saw. Yeah, I can. I just didn't bring my saw. It's worth going home for the saw. It'd help if I didn't get in the backseat of the car. Not so great. There we are. That's not great. Really hope nothing wandered in. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Oh, you also could use a clean, honestly. Whoa! No, 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 no. Alright. Well, I was making a decent amount of noise. I'm not really surprised I drew out one. Alright. Up. Wait. There we go. You should be good. We got some fences to cut down. Your wall's my wall now. That's one. I need to eat something. Thankfully, I had some food in the bag. Not a lot of food, but some food. Oh, we have a customer. Not a customer, a visitor. That's the expression. That didn't take too long. There's more food inside if I need it, but that should suffice for now. Just keep on cutting. I just remembered, I found a lumber yard, didn't I? I have a lumber yard on the map. Why am I like this? Okay. I'm gonna take all this to the car. Put it all in the car. Then drive to the lumber yard. I feel like that will do us a whole lot better than cutting down walls. It was great for firewood, but I don't need firewood. Okay, yeah, the car drew some attention. They always do. Put it in the trunk. Put it in the trunk. I'll kill the two in the road. Then we'll go to the lumber yard. I'd rather not run you over. You do more damage to my car than I care to fix. There we go. All good. Road's clear. Let's go to the lumber yard. can drive it in reverse. Fine on fuel for now. This is big enough area for a nice turning circle, because this thing's turning circle is shot. Thankfully, I don't have any insurance for it to go up. Now remind me, where on the map is the lumber yard? Down here. But how do I get there on the road? Excuse me. I'm driving here. Whoa. Stay down. Not bad. I had earbuds in. Probably didn't hear the car coming. Imagine dying with earbuds in. That just sounds uncomfortable. Huh. Well. Here's the lumber yard. Is there anything I need from this trailer? Nope. There's a spare tire. Let's see if either of these have fuel left. No fuel. That one's just ready to blow, basically. How about you? Oh, I see you. You almost snuck up on me. Thankfully, when I was here last, I did a pretty good job clearing out the place dead. Let's proceed with caution, nevertheless. Ah, I say that. Excuse me. Busy here. I'm busy. Emerald earrings. Nice. You open this up. No. Open this. Does only one side open? How do they expect vehicles to actually get the lumber out if only one side opens? Brilliant. I guess I have to haul it through and out. Might as well disassemble this desk. got a plank. We're at least going to have some wood to start our project, but not enough. Until I get in there, that is. Turn off my engine. This is a lot of wood. How the frick do I haul it, though? Did I bring an axe? Brought saws, no axes. Maybe I didn't quite think this through. I'm going to leave the car here. Gone through this area plenty enough times to know that there's nobody left here but me. No one's going to steal it. Also, it's low on fuel, so I don't want to use too much fuel. That could be saved for the return trip. Fill it up. Plus, I'm exhausted. I guess I could... Yeah, I might as well drive this back. Empty the current haul. Come back with an axe to grab even more. Going to be not the easiest pullout. Ooh. That didn't happen. It's okay. That didn't happen either. There we go. That one might follow me home. I'm okay. Hopefully the car's alright. Get everything out. There we go. Time for me to get some rest. And then I think tomorrow we can, you know, get that project started. Better. For now, though, I gotta rest.
Hello, what's happening? It's that man in black and green. Sometimes sweet and saccharine. Sometimes he bees as mad as me. Insanity, persistently, forever entertaining the man in green. This is triple